a sport where every millisecond counts, and the difference between victory and defeat can come down to the smallest engineering detail. That's Formula One. Over the past decade, F1 cars have undergone a dramatic transformation, driven by relentless innovation, regulatory changes, and a push toward sustainability. If you've ever wondered how these machines have evolved to become faster, safer, and more efficient, you're in the right place. Let's take a closer look at the key changes that have shaped F1 cars from 2015 to 2025. The hybrid revolution, power units redefined. The biggest shift in F1 technology over the past decade came in 2014, when the sport introduced hybrid power units. These weren't just any engines. They were 1.6-liter V6 turbocharged powerhouses paired with advanced energy recovery systems. The goal? To make F1 more relevant to the automotive industry by focusing on efficiency and sustainability. The hybrid system consists of two main components, the motor generator unit kinetic, MGUK, and the motor generator unit heat, MGUH. The MGUK captures energy during braking and converts it into electricity, while the MGUH recovers heat from the exhaust gases. Together, these systems store energy in a battery, which drivers can deploy for an extra boost of power. But there's a catch. The fuel flow rate was capped at 100 kilograms per hour, forcing engineers to squeeze every drop of performance from limited resources. This led to a focus on thermal efficiency, pushing manufacturers to develop engines that could deliver more power with less fuel. Honda's return to F1 in 2015 highlighted the challenges of mastering this new technology. Their initial struggles showed just how complex these power units were. But by 2021, Honda's engines had improved dramatically, delivering over 100 kilowatts more power than their 2015 models, all while sticking to the same fuel flow limit. In 2022, F1 took another step by freezing power unit development until 2025. This move aimed to control costs and level the playing field. Teams could only make reliability improvements, shifting the focus to aerodynamics and chassis design. Looking ahead to 2026, F1 is set to embrace even greater electrification. The new regulations will eliminate the MGUH, simplify the power unit, and increase the MGUK's output to 350 kilowatts. Teams will also be required to use 100% carbon-neutral fuel, aligning the sport with global sustainability goals. Aerodynamics, from dirty air to ground effect. Aerodynamics have always been at the heart of F1 car design, but the past decade has seen some of the most significant changes in this area. The goal? To make racing more exciting by improving overtaking opportunities and reducing the impact of dirty air, the turbulent wake left by leading cars that makes it harder for trailing cars to follow closely. In 2017, F1 introduced wider cars with larger front and rear wings, bigger diffusers, and wider tires. These changes increased downforce, making the cars faster but also exacerbating the dirty air problem. By 2019, the sport responded by simplifying the front wing design and reducing outwash effects to make it easier for cars to follow each other. But the most radical change came in 2022 with the return of ground effect aerodynamics. This concept, which was last used in the 1980s, uses underfloor tunnels to create a low-pressure area that sucks the car to the track. The idea was to reduce the reliance on wings for downforce, minimizing the turbulent air behind the car and promoting closer racing. The 2022 cars also featured 18-inch tires and simplified front and rear wings. While these changes succeeded in reducing dirty air, they also led to a new challenge: porpoising. This phenomenon, where cars bounce violently at high speeds due to the ground effect, forced teams to rethink their designs in 2023. Safety first, protecting drivers in the fast lane. Safety has always been a priority in F1, but the past decade has seen some of the most significant advancements in this area. The introduction of the Halo in 2018 was a game-changer. This titanium cockpit protection device has saved lives in multiple incidents, proving its worth despite initial concerns about its impact on the sport's aesthetics. The Halo wasn't the only safety improvement. In 2015, the survival cell was reinforced with extended anti-intrusion panels, and stricter crash tests were introduced. The Virtual Safety Car, VSC, system was also introduced to neutralize races in situations that didn't require a full safety car deployment. In 2018, triple wheel mountings and more secure wheel nuts were mandated to prevent wheels from detaching during accidents. Frontal crash test standards were tightened, and 360-degree cameras were added to improve visibility and safety monitoring. The 2022 season saw further enhancements, including stronger roll hoops and improved side impact protection. By 2025, mandatory driver cooling systems were introduced to address the physical demands of racing in high temperatures. The impact of sporting regulations. Beyond technical changes, sporting regulations have also played a key role in shaping F1 cars over the past decade. The minimum weight of the cars has steadily increased, driven by the addition of safety features like the halo and the growing complexity of power units and aerodynamics. This has influenced car performance, affecting acceleration, braking, and handling. Testing regulations have also evolved. Limits on wind tunnel testing and computational fluid dynamics (CFD) usage were introduced to control costs and reduce the performance gap between teams. In 2025, further restrictions were placed on testing previous cars, while opportunities for rookie drivers to participate in free practice sessions were expanded. The introduction of a cost cap in 2021 was another landmark change. By limiting the amount teams could spend each season, F1 aimed to promote financial sustainability and create a more level playing field. This has forced teams to rethink their development strategies and allocate resources more carefully. Power unit component limits have also had a direct impact on performance. By restricting the number of key components each driver can use per season, the regulations incentivize manufacturers to focus on durability and reliability. Exceeding these limits results in grid penalties, which can significantly affect race outcomes. The past decade has been a period of intense innovation and adaptation for F1. From the introduction of hybrid power units to the return of ground effect aerodynamics, the sport has continually pushed the boundaries of what's possible. Safety has also taken center stage, with advancements like the halo making F1 safer than ever before. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. What do you think about the future of F1 with the 2026 regulations? Let us know in the comments below. We'd love to hear your thoughts. And if you're curious about other aspects of F1, drop a suggestion for what we should cover next.